There's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good. It's your body. No one has the right to touch you if you don't want them to. So what do? First, you say no. Then, you get out of there. Most important, you gotta tell someone you trust.
And his name is John C.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Nonsense Podcast. I'm your host, FM Bob. What's going on? How's it going? How are you? Welcome back. Go fuck yourself. That was, by the way, a message from our buddy Sonic, because today is Sonic's 30th anniversary. Prepare to feel old for the next few minutes, because, yeah, Sonic-the-Hedgehog is fucking 30 years old, man. I can't fucking believe it either. I didn't even realize it until literally just a few minutes ago. Right as I was getting ready to, run through this podcast. And as I normally do, I do a little bit of research and found out that today was Sonic's 30th fucking anniversary. And I'm just like, no, it's not, dude. Sonic came out in the 90s. And the 90s was like a few years ago. And then I'm just like, no, the fucking 90s was 30 goddamn years ago. I'm old. I don't know how I forgot my own age and not realizing that Sonic's 30 fucking years old, man. It's Jesus Christ, man. It's just, it's nuts. I can't believe that Sonic is fucking 30 years old. So, I guess this podcast just turned into a fucking Sonic episode. That's pretty much all I can say. Because, I fucking love Sonic, dude. I don't know what human being doesn't love Sonic. Sonic is just the shit, dude. It's just, it's been one of the greatest series of games that I've ever played in my life. Sonic is one of the few games that got me into gaming, which I can say that wholeheartedly. I think one of the first few games that I played was Sonic. Sonic and obviously Mario, but I played a shit ton of Sonic. Sonic was cooler Mario back in the day. You wasn't the coolest unless you played motherfucking Sonic. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, I always fucking love Sonic. It was just a really cool series, and, yeah, that's what I'm going to spend the rest of today playing, because why not, I don't see why anybody wouldn't love Sonic. So, in my defense, because a lot of people hate me for this, I'm not a big fan of, well, I'm not going to say I'm not a big fan. My favorite Sonic generation was not original Sonic, so your Sonic 1, 2, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic CD, all of that shit. I really didn't play those that much. I started off playing those, obviously, but that wasn't the Sonic game that I loved. The games that I love were the games that everyone hates. Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Generations, all the 3D shit. All the 3D Sonic Heroes. Obviously, no one likes Sonic 06, because that game was fucking terrible. But those are the games I love. It was 3D Sonic, and people give me, absolute, unfathomable amount of shit for loving 3D Sonic. And I've told everybody there's one simple reason why I love the Sonic Adventures 3D Sonic games. And that's because the music was fucking kick-ass. There's just no comparison when it comes to the Sonic, the Sonic theme songs in the 3D Sonic games. They were just extremely lively, super fun. All types of weird shit. I implore anyone who hasn't had a chance to, if you, go through it. Listen to fucking Live and Learn by Crush 40. Live and Learn, hands down, is the song that every true Sonic fan knows. They either know or hate that they know. You know what I mean? Because it's a really dope song. I wonder if I can just play that shit for you. I'm just gonna fucking play it. I'm not gonna play all of it, but I'm just gonna play a bit of it. And as fans, be honest, like, you can't sit here and tell me that Live and Learn is not a dope song. Let's see, look at this. I'm getting better. I know how to do stuff, but I just can't do it quickly. I don't know why I just couldn't, for the life of me, spell live. I'm fucking retarded, man. Alright, let's play a little bit of Live and Learn. And tell me this is not a dope song.
Crypto.com Visa card. A metal card. Powered by crypto.
No ads. Shut the fuck up. Alright, here we go. Hell yeah, man. That is just this is
Can you feel life moving through your mind?
that song that makes you want to run. That's fucking dope, man. You guys can hear me fairly well talking over this. I'm just gonna let this play in the background. That's what I'm just fucking. It's Sonic's 30th anniversary. I'm gonna play fucking Sonic songs. You can kiss my ass if you don't like. And then I think my favorite thing about like this generation of the Sonic songs too was most of these songs were made by a band called Crush 40. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in a previous podcast, but now it's more relevant than ever. Crush 40 was literally a band of like 4 old dudes, and they came up with the name of their band because of the solo fact. They were like, yeah, we lived a decent life, but we're 100% gonna crush 40. And they called that their band. They started making fucking Sonic songs out of nowhere, and then it was just dope, dude. It was just fucking sick. This is the shit. Dude. This was literally the theme song for Sonic Adventure 2. And I remember this wholeheartedly. This was, spoiler alert, for a fucking 20-year-old game. Most people, again, and I didn't until the Sonic Adventure series, I didn't know Super Sonic was a thing. And I was a Dragon Ball fan. So just imagine Sonic pretty much going fucking Super Saiyan. His fucking fur turns gold, his hair stands up, and he gets superpowers and shit. It's just ridiculously incredible. And that was, Sonic Adventure was the first time I seen it. And they played like a dope-ass soundtrack behind it. And then they did it again in Sonic Adventure 2, where, goes fucking Super Saiyan, hair stands up, hair, shit turns gold. And it's just like, what the fuck, what's going on? And then even like the new character Shadow gets to do it, and his hair turns silver, which is like, holy shit, what the fuck? They just went Super Saiyan. They got superpowers and defeated this giant dope ass monster. I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible. And then this song plays in the background the entire fucking time that's going on. It's like, dude, how can you not? Like, how can this song not pump you the fuck up the entire time you hear it? It's just incredible. And this is made by a bunch of old dudes, And people say that you can't, be cool in your older age and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's incredible. I don't see how people can't just love this. Jesus Christ, why won't let me fucking play Sonic? This is ridiculous. Yeah, this was one of my favorite songs from the and then they had Escape from the City, which was another. Oh my god, the goddamn ads. Why do the ads hate me so much? Fuck off, I'm muting the ad. There we go. There's no Escape from the City, another song that people just fucking love. I play fucking Sonic games today. I just want to play Sonic, man. I want to play Sonic's Anniversary. I want to play some dope ass Sonic. So yeah, do me a favor. Please actually, interact with the community, because there's a ton of you guys listening, and I'm not getting as many emails as I were before. I do read bitches and emails as much as humanly possible. Jesus Christ. I want you guys to still be able to hear it though. But tell me your favorite Sonic game. I think my favorite, hands down, was probably Sonic Adventure 2. just because it introduces a new character. After years, Sonic has spanned since 1991, and I think Sonic Adventure 2 came out like 2002, 3-ish. And I think that was the first time I actually noticed a new character. They had never really, it's always been Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, Metal Sonic, Robotnik. Like, that's pretty much your main guys. Sonic Adventure introduced like a new robot, which was like no one really gave a shit about. And then Sonic Adventure 2 added a evil Sonic, aka Shadow the Hedgehog, which Shadow the Hedgehog was ultimately just cool as shit right away. So I was like, how can you just not like Shadow the Hedgehog? He had a dope-ass backstory. He was able to go, Super Shadow, help Sonic save the world. I think he was the, bigger factor in saving the world at that moment, but I mean, agree to disagree. But I think, just that whole bit of Sonic having, a story, an actual rival, because I don't think Sonic really ever had a rival other than a Robotnik, or Eggman, depending on what you want to call him. So having somebody that was equal instead of some weird ass mech, made Sonic Adventure just a lot more interesting. Incredible level design. It's definitely much more open and free. There's a lot more like weird items and different pathways and techniques that you can use to get through the levels. It's just a lot of really cool shit that they added to the game and just made it much more interesting. So I think everybody should give Sonic Adventure a shot. I know there was glitchy and buggy for when it came out, but it came out in the Dreamcast era, so it's just like, no shit. All the games back then, came out. Yeah, they were a little glitchy. Yeah, they were a little buggy, but they didn't come out with a shit ton of updates and shit like that. I grew up in an era where video games were made. They sent them out, and either they worked or they didn't work. They didn't patch the game 30 goddamn times. They didn't update it 45 times. So, 6 months in, if you owning the game, it's not the same game that you purchase. They typically just get the game right the first fucking time. And then they sent it the fuck out. That's normally how Sonic works. Or video games works in general. But yeah, no, I really love the songs from fucking Sonic Adventure. Let me see if I can find Knuckles' theme song. Knuckles had a lot of dope-ass fucking level songs and shit. Let's see, Sonic Adventure 2. Let's look up Knuckles shit. Because Knuckles had a bunch of dope songs. How the fuck do I find his shit? I'm not good with the internet today for some reason. Yeah, fucking Pumpkin Hill was this shit. And I love the fact that, like, Sonic, Shadow, and those guys, like, Sonic had, like, a nice pop rock sound. Shadow, most of his levels had, like, a dark metal techno sound. Knuckles had all hip-hop songs. When you played as Amy, it was all poppy songs. Like, everybody had their own genre of music that wrapped around their character, and then all their levels were based around it. So, like, every level you played as Knuckles had, like, a dope hip-hop beat. And I was like, dude, this is sick as shit. Like, again, tell me how you could not... Like, I would love for people to actually listen to just, like, the 3D Sonic era music and tell me that not every fucking track is dope as shit. Like, they put some serious work into the soundtrack. Just they didn't fix all the bugs before the game came out. But yeah, that was definitely my biggest reason I love it. I know I didn't play Sonic Heroes terribly much. Like when it first came out, Sonic Heroes just had a weird gimmicky system where you had to control 3 different Sonic characters at once, and you were switched back and forth between all 3 of them. So definitely not my cup of tea. It wasn't a bad game. I did pick it back up because I'm a collector of games and I gotta have it, But I never really got a chance to sit down and play it too much. It was because I think when I got it, it was just a rental from Blockbuster. Again, showing my age. But yeah, I think I rented it from Blockbuster, so I just didn't have it that long. And it just didn't jump out to me like Sonic Adventures did. After Sonic Adventure, I think the next biggest game was like Sonic Riders, when they were like, fucking skateboarders or some shit. Or they were using hoverboards in a race format, which was not bad, just not great. It was just weird. It was a really weird system, and I just and there was, again, no story at that point. At that point, I got used to Sonic games with story, so it was just really hard for me to divvy away from that. So, yeah, I have no idea. It's just not my cup of tea game. And then pretty much after that, then it was just like bad game after bad game. Sonic 06 came out. That's when the PS3 was brand new, and I was super hyped for it, and the game was just god-awful. It was just, honestly, just completely god-awful. Really buggy, really terrible storyline. Graphics didn't make sense. It was just really shit. So going back in the opposite direction. Or no. Because it was Sonic 06, like a handful of weird, like Sonic colors, Sonic and the Black Knight. Like, they just rehashed the Sonic in the weirdest ways possible. So Sonic definitely didn't have a good late 2000s era. And then they kind of dialed it back when they came out with Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations was literally just mixing the two, formats. It was, older generation Sonic with new generation Sonic. So they're 2D side-scroller style Sonic games that everybody knows and loves, mixed with, 3D modeled style Sonic that I'm used to. So it was a really cool, back and forth flip. And it was really fun to play with my girlfriend, because my girlfriend loves fucking 2D Sonic games. So the original Sonic games are her favorite, and then I love the 3D Sonic games. So what Sonic Generations did was take okay, remember Sonic Adventure 1, or Sonic the Hedgehog 1, the first level was Green Hill Zone. So what they did with that was they made 2 levels out of it. It was Green Hill Zone with OG Sonic, so level played normally. And then it would flip to, newer generation Sonic, and then we'll make it a 3D, roller coaster style level that I'm used to. Much faster, much more, active shit going on. So what me and my girlfriend did literally the entire game was she would play OG Sonic level, and then when it flipped over to, 3D Sonic, then I would play. And then we would just go back and forth the whole way through, and we would both get to enjoy the game the whole way through. And it was a really cool concept, and I'm really glad they did it, because it introduced old, generation Sonic gameplay to people like me in a more comfortable format. And then people who liked older generation style Sonic games, they got to play, dabble in the newer generation Sonic platform and gaming style without it being super jarring. At least they had something to fall back on if they weren't able to play the newer style. So I thought it was just a really cool game, and it brought both generations together, brought both styles of characters together, and it was really cool. And that whole game, again, had a great story behind it, where it's just the two Sonic's worlds getting mashed up together. So, really cool idea. I loved it. Super fun. And then much further down the line, after a handful of other weird Sonic games, then Sonic Mania came out, which is just literally a new version style of 2D Sonic games, which I just can't play. I keep trying to play it. I just suck at it. I just can't play 2D Sonic. But my girlfriend loved it. She keeps playing it, and I enjoy watching her play it, because it's it's really cool gun. Cool game. Cool gun. It's a cool game, and I do enjoy playing Sonic. I try. I just suck at it. Same way I suck at playing Mario games. I cannot play Super Mario to save my fucking life. I am so god awful at Super Mario. And just like with the older Sonic games, it's just difficult for me to play sometimes. Oh gee, going in my ass. Oh man, I just literally talked about Sonic. How long is that? 15 minutes straight. Holy shit. So going in the other direction, I have played the original 2 Sonic games a bit. They're really cool. I love the music in those as well. Game design is also really interesting. Just not my cup of tea on styles of games. I actually didn't know, and that was a fun fact. I did not know that Michael Jackson wrote 3 songs or some shit like that for, I think it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If I'm not mistaken, Michael Jackson wrote 2 or 3 songs for that. It's just really dope. It tells you the level and skill that Sonic music has. Even if he didn't write it, it was just based off of Michael Jackson's music. That's still really cool either way. That the king of pop somehow had his music implemented into Sonic games. It's fucking nuts. So yeah, I think that's been my biggest, dive into Sonic games. I didn't play Sonic and Knuckles at all. I think to this day I haven't played Sonic and Knuckles. And I like Knuckles as a character. Just I never played Sonic and Knuckles at all. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, no, I've been playing Sonic since I was a fucking kid, dude, too. And that was literally one of my first few games. I remember playing Mario as a kid and hating it. I never liked Mario. Then my brother introduced me to Legend of Zelda, which, if I'm not mistaken, Legend of Zelda's 30th anniversary was not too long ago too, and Nintendo did absolutely nothing for them. But yeah, their anniversary was not too long ago. And I used to play the shit out of Legend of Zelda. And then after that, my first, like, I actually sat down and played on my own. Like, I picked it up. It looked cool, and I'm like, I'm playing this, was Final Fantasy VII, which I've told you guys 1,000 and million times over, like, how much I love Final Fantasy VII. So we're not going to get back into that on fucking, Sonic's anniversary. So let's look it up and see if there's anything special going on for Sonic's 30th anniversary. Is there anything going on? Sonic the Hedgehog's 30th anniversary. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There was a video. I did see the video on YouTube. That's literally the only thing that's happened for Sonic's 30th anniversary, though. No new games. Didn't even announce anything for the movie, which kind of sucks. Did you guys actually watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Because I actually thought that wasn't half bad. I know it got a lot of shit in the very beginning because of the design behind Sonic the Hedgehog was honestly butt-ass ugly. But, I mean, they fucking fixed it in the end, so I can't complain about, the look of it at all. Like, it looks good. And was a funny movie. Jim Carrey, was Jim Carrey again, which was kind of nice. Yeah, no, I had no complaints. I thought it was I won't say a fantastic movie, but it was a nice movie that I think will set up another movie or two. Yeah, there's honestly no complaints from me. Like, none at all. Like, I'm trying to find something. But it's just, no, it was just a solid fucking movie. Sonic was cute. He was goofy. He was really funny. He did all the stuff you expect him to do, I think I had no problem with the movie. It just wasn't a spectacular movie, you know what I mean? But they did what was necessary. They, played up what needed to be played up. And again, I think Jim Carrey was a great actor in that one. I can't wait to see him return as, Robotnik again. I'm really hoping that he gets a little pudgy for it so we can immediately start calling him Eggman. By the way, I would like for people to understand this. Because people thought that Eggman was a thing of the 3D Sonic era. And everybody's like, he used to be Robotnik. He was always Robotnik. Spoiler. He was always Eggman. In Japan, where they created Sonic, Robotnik's name was Eggman. That's what it always was. It was Dr. Eggman. I don't know where the fuck they came up with Dr. Robotnik, but it was always Dr. Eggman. Yeah, I think we just called him Robotnik so it wasn't an insult of name, I guess. But yeah, Dr. Robotnik is Dr. Eggman. He was always Dr. Eggman, and they should start calling him Dr. Eggman. And that was just because he was fat. He was just a fat dude, and Sonic was just roasting his ass. So there you go, a little Sonic trivia for you. You know what I mean? How about that? Let's look up some fucking Sonic trivia. Just anything that's cool and Sonic. Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog trivia. R-I-V-A. I can't fucking spell. 14 facts about Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's look it up. Oh my god. Fucking ads all over these websites. His story started with a ball in a tube. His prototype for the game was simply a character rolling through a long tube inside a life-size ball. Yeah, that's Sonic. Before Sonic landed on a hedgehog, Sonic was a rabbit. I'm not surprised. They were just going for a cute character, but Sonic the Hedgehog is just a cooler character name. His name wasn't always Sonic. Ooh, isn't that interesting? Let's see. What was his name? Mr. Needle Mouse? Project Needle Mouse would serve as a codename for the later game Sonic the Hedgehog. Get the fuck out of here. That's terrible. Why not just call him Hedgehog? Oh my god, that's so stupid. Oh my god, they were pushing for Mr. Needle Mouse. Get the fuck out of here. I'm really glad they ended up on Sonic. The character had some major influence. Borrowed Felix the Cat Hand, Mickey Mouse's body for Sonic's base likeness, Michael Jackson's boots from the Bad album. Inspired Sonic's patented footwear. Get the fuck out of here. Let's check that out. All right. Oh my god. they used Michael Jackson's shoes from Bad. All right, so now we're gonna look up Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson Bad images. Let's see. Oh, because he had the buckled boots. Okay, I can see that. I don't think Sonic has heels, but he had buckles over his boots. So that's where they got inspiration from, I guess. That's really weird. That's all it took was just somebody wearing buckles on their boots, and they were just like, Michael Jackson did it, Sonic's gonna do it. I'm gonna call bullshit on that one. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, and little interesting social life. Sega staff had worked a hefty backstory out for the character. Most of it was scrapped before release. Originally, Sonic was the leader of a rock band consisting of a parakeet, who's often mistaken for a chicken, a monkey, a rabbit, and a crocodile. Huh. As well as a skilled breakdancer. What more, he was also romantically involved with a woman, not a female hedgehog, but a human woman named Madonna. Alright, so they kind of pretty much still had all of this in Sonic over the years. So, a parakeet? I don't think anybody is actually a parakeet, but they've had multiple, like, bird-based characters. Especially in I think if I'm not mistaken, it was the Sonic Riders series that they had used a parrot-like character. I don't think there was ever a monkey. There's been multiple rabbits. You had Bunny Rabbit, Bunny Rabbit, which was a half robot, half bunny. And then you had Cream and Cheese. Cream being a rabbit who could fly with her flappy ears, and then Cheese, which was a chow. They've used a crocodile character. I don't remember his name, but I think he became popular in the Sonic Heroes series. So, yeah. And they also used the rock band idea because that was Sonic Underground, which was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. In Sonic Underground, it was him, his brother, and his sister, who were all three hedgehogs at that point. They were in a rock band, and they were just looking for their, long-lost parents because they were fucking orphans. So they eventually used all of that shit, I guess. So that's pretty dope. Pop art was a big influence on the game. Yeah, we kind of all know that. So, we're just going to skip by that. The game's soundtrack was composed by a big-name Japanese band. Oh, no shit. Keeping with the spirit of the above, Sonic was scored entirely by a Japanese pop group, Dreams Come True, formed in 1988. The band went on to provide music for films including Sleepless in Seattle, and New Line Cinema animated film The Swan Princess. So no shit, that's pretty dope. I did not know that. Pop group called Dreams Come True made the entire score. No shit. Damn, dude, it's just like, I think that's just like tradition that actual bands make music for Sonic games. That's actually kind of dope because they Crush 40 made all the 3D Sonic songs, and now this band made all of the, the 2D Sonic songs. So that's pretty cool. Sonic's arch enemy went by many names, so here we go. As many of you know, Dr. Ivo Robotnik was originally known as Dr. Eggman in Japan. There you go. So Ivo Robotnik is his American name. His Japanese original name was Dr. Eggman. Sega US and Japanese headquarters could not agree on a universal moniker. So American developer Dean Citon, I don't know how to say his name. I'm illiterate. Came up with Robotnik for the name for Sonic's original Robotnik as his original name, borrowing the forename Ivo from his sister. Interesting. Other options tossed around for the baddies handle: Bad Rich, Bad Vibes, Bad Year, Fatty Lobotnik. Yeah, they should have just stuck with Robotnik. I don't know where these other names came from. Those are kind of shit. Bad Wrench, Bad Vibes sounds like terrible fucking names. Yeah, those are all shit names. Yeah, I'm glad they stuck with Edman and Robotnik. The fuck were they smoking on those? The game might have taken place on the West Coast. The game's fictional South Island, which may or may not be retroactively located in otherwise fictional planet Mobius, blah, 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 blah. However, the original game's most iconic level, Green Hill Zone, was modeled after the landscape of California. Interesting. So Green Hill Zone is supposed to be California, which is pretty dope because, just a bit of trivia for you that I know. Sonic Adventure 2, the City Escape level was based on, what city is that? San Francisco, because San Francisco has those giant hills. So if you ever watch, like, take a look at just somebody playing Sonic Adventure 2. First level Sonic plays City Escape. Obviously that city looks a hell of a lot like San Francisco. The reasoning being is the team was based out of San Francisco at that point who were working on the game. And their biggest addition to that game level was the fact that Sonic could run into the cars and knock all the cars all over the place because they were so pissed with the traffic in San Francisco and the way people parked. They were just like, we're designing a level to fuck up San Francisco, and it was really funny. It was hilarious to me. So, just a bit of trivia that I know. So, how about that? Sonic lived up to a speedy reputation. Let's see. Jesus Christ, how many fucking... There's not many more. Okay. It's only a few more. Let's see. Sonic's speedy reputation. Let's go back. The titular hero was the fastest moving video game character ever created. 2001, Sonic's programmer told the magazine that Sonic was delivering the kind of high speed no other game was capable of. The Mega Drive allowed this stunning demonstration of rotation during the bonus stages. This was said to be impossible on the hardware at time. And I do remember those levels. Yeah, the original Sonic, like first 3 Sonic games were in 3D to a certain degree because they had that 3D model level if you made it to the bonus stages. So that is very true. Basically, but technically Sonic himself wasn't that fast. According to the player's manual that accompanied the game, it was Sonic's power sneakers that afforded him his renowned speed, not any innate superpowers. Didn't know that. So originally Sonic was not fast. It was just his fucking dope ass shoes. No. The variation of Sonic the Hedgehog's most predominantly associated with the title is popular 16-bit Sega Genesis version. And another version of the game was released for 8-bit Genesis predecessor Sega Master System. Didn't know that. So they made an 8-bit version of it because I only remember the 16-bit version. Interesting information. Don't care that they released 2 games. I don't think anybody played the older version. I think everybody played the Sega Genesis. That was, when Sega does when Nintendo don't. That's when Sonic got popular. Sonic's programmer didn't get along with Sega. What fucking game company ever gets along with their fucking publisher? Just gonna skip that entirely. The game includes a hidden message. Oh shit, we're gonna learn some fucking stuff. All right. It's not in fact what it says, but the way it was embedded to the game. And a cover art, the cover art act of rebellion against Sega's project of past game credits, and it did include a displayed list of names of all parties responsible for creating the Sonic game. Printing them on the screen that introduces the game, since Nike printed the names in black text before a black background. Oh, that's fucking interesting. And long story short is because when you make a game, you have to, put pretty much credits in there. And since he was, the creator of the game kind of hated Sega, which I'm glad, so that's why they put those 2 together. The creator of Sonic game hated Sega, so instead of putting their names on his game, he put their names in the beginning title credits when the screen is black. So the only way that you can actually see the names is by putting in a cheat code, changing the screen from black to another color. So then that's, at that point, you can see the opening title credits. Dick move, I got it. Well, look at that. That's some dope-ass Sonic shit for you, huh? That's pretty dope. I like learning new things about fucking Sonic. Yeah, I really don't have any other... I don't think there's any other cool things to learn about. I mean, I played you some Sonic music. we talked about all my favorite Sonic games, and the fact that just Sonic is just one of the greatest series of all time, and the fact that Sonic is just hands down a better character than Mario by a long shot, I think Sonic wins. Oh man, did you know Sonic's favorite color is red? Interesting. Would have never guessed that. What's Sonic's nickname? Hedgehog. Okay. Sonic's best friend, Miles Power, which is funny because a lot of people just always know him as Tails, and I'm like, nope, I knew that. Tails' name is Miles Prower because it's a fucking funny name. He's Tails Miles per hour. Miles per hour. Really shitty joke, but it's fucking funny. Miles Tails per hour. So I knew that. How did Sonic die? What? I didn't know Sonic was dead. Interesting. Is Sonic an alien? No, I don't know. Who cares? Is Knuckles a boy or a girl? Is Tails a boy or a girl? Did Eggman create Sonic? No, he did not. I know that much for a fact. How old is Sonic? 30 years old. Who's the yellow guy in Sonic? Super Sonic. Yes, he is. I don't know. I don't know what else. Why is Eggman called Eggman? Because he's shaped like a big ass egg, and we fucking roast evil dudes. I don't know. I think the last thing I can speak on is that I'm really looking forward to the new Sonic movie because they're gonna add Tails, and who doesn't love Tails? Tails is the cute sidekick of Sonic. Like, come on, let's be honest. And when they introduce him in the games, that pretty much introduced Flight to the Sonic game. So let's also be honest. Adding Flight to a dope-ass fast character makes him even cooler. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the new one. And most people always, who didn't play anything past the first few games, don't realize that Tails is the, smartest, dopest mechanic character in the Sonic series. The jet that they normally fly in, Tails builds all mech suits and shit like that. Like, Tails is gonna make the next game really dope, especially with Robotnik, being really big into fucking mechs and shit. Tails is probably just gonna out-design mechs on his ass, so that's gonna be fucking incredible. Jeez, oh man. But yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I can't wait to see Jim Carrey reacting as Robotnik. I don't know if they can add any other characters. Spoiler, they're gonna add Tails. If you didn't watch the end credits of the last one, they even fucking put his Tails in the new fucking trailer. So, yeah, Tails is coming into the new game. Obviously, Robotnik has to come back. I don't know if they're going to have any other evil characters. I hope they're not going to drag the series out like the games. They should definitely add Tails. I'm kind of hoping they add Knuckles and get it out the way as well. So then maybe further down the line, they can add, Shadow the Hedgehog and guys like that. And I can tell you exactly how they'll do it. So don't quote me on this. This is exactly why I don't watch movies, is because I got big brain. So I'm going to tell you pretty much what I think the next movie should be. Sonic 2, or Sonic the Movie 2, I don't know what they call the movie. But either way, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, should make it where Tails shows up. He's hanging out with Sonic. I don't know how he even got there, because it looked like he just kind of flew through a portal almost. But the way they should do it is, it looked like the world that Robotnik in was their original home world. So Tails probably came from the original home world to come get Sonic to go back and help, stop Robotnik from fucking up their world. Because the original games were based on Robotnik using little furry critters to power his robots. Now that Robotnik is stuck there with no really technical savvy shit, he's probably going to have to revert back to what Robotnik does and use animals to power his machines. If you haven't played any of the Sonic video games, it sounds like I'm speaking gibberish, but that's how the fucking games go. So that should be how Tails gets Sonic and brings him back into the Sonic world. That way he can do much more runny bullshit, and their budget isn't them running through a fucking city and having to animate everything. So it'll be really, more just concise to the Sonic games. So I'm thinking that's how they're going to get him there. And then I'm thinking the way they might be able to introduce Knuckles is by making it where the animals and island that he's stuck on is Knuckles' Angel Island, where the Master Emerald is. And maybe Robotnik is building the animal mechs to get the Master Emerald to power a device that will send him back to his world. So sending Robotnik back to regular world, our world. So Tails brings him back, tries to stop him with that. Knuckles thinks it's Sonic and Tails because Knuckles is a goddamn moron. And then all three of them team up to stop Robotnik. Bam. There goes your next movie. And you introduce 2 new characters instead of just Tails. We all know Tails is coming because they made sure of it. But tossing Knuckles in there might make it a little more interesting. So now you're adding 3 characters. So at worst, you're just making one more movie instead of another 6, 7, 8 movies, you know? That's my hopes. I'm really just gonna sit here and hope that that's all they're gonna do with the Sonic movies, because they really haven't teased anything except for the fact that the new Sonic movie is coming out in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, right? Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2. That's what they're calling it. Yeah, even some people are like plot leaks, Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, I think that's a dope-ass idea, is adding Sonic and Knuckles. I like the idea of them adding Metal Sonic would be just as good as well. Because Metal Sonic was the original adversary. Yeah, they can do either one of those two. I think they can either do Sonic and Tails with Knuckles, or just Sonic, Tails, and Metal Sonic. That would be good enough for me. I could live with those. I would prefer Knuckles just for the simple fact that they've got the main guys out the way, and then they can start looking into doing Shadow and all of those characters as well. I'd be happy with any of those. But yeah, no, that's my prediction. I hope they do something really dope with the new Sonic movies. And yeah, by the way, fuck LeBron. I don't like LeBron still, and I'm not watching the new Space Jam movie. I got like 3 emails about that. I don't remember the last time I mentioned fucking Space Jam. I know it's coming out soon. It's coming out real fucking soon. It just doesn't look as good to me as it used to. I definitely don't like the fact that they're using a shit ton more actors in it. Because it was just... I mean, actors that I don't care about. Like, Don Cheadle I get. Because that's like this generation's fucking Bill fucking Murray. Don Cheadle's just in goddamn everything. Don Cheadle was fucking Captain Planet. Which, if you haven't seen Don Cheadle's Captain Planet, you should 100% watch that shit. That shit's fucking hilarious. I'll post that shit on the Facebook page. I'm kind of happy that Jordan's going to be in it, but I hope Jordan stays Jordan even in this movie. They better not make him pass the torch to LeBron. LeBron is old, past his prime. Jordan was nowhere near past his prime when it came to the Space Jam movie, so... I don't need anybody passing a torch to fucking LeBron, man. Like, LeBron's a fucking flopper. And he's not the greatest basketball player ever. He's slowly making his way to, like, my number 5 pick. Because, obviously, Jordan's the best. I think Kobe's number 2 by a landslide. And then that's when you get your toss-up picks for, like, okay, the guy with the most rings, the guy who's just a more influential player. And that's when you start looking at big men. It's like, I think Shaq's a better player than fucking LeBron. Because let's be realistic. They didn't reinvent rules for LeBron. They reinvented rules for Shaq. And Shaq has a shit ton more rings, too. And he played on different teams and won on all of those teams as well. I think the only team Shaq went to that he didn't win a ring... Well, he didn't win a ring with all of them. Because he went to the Suns and they'd never won a ring. He went to the Heat. And I think he was on a team where Wade won. So that was... I think that was earned. He didn't win one with the Cleveland Cavaliers... And he had LeBron at that point. And he didn't win one when he was on the Celtics. So never mind. That was a bad argument. But he definitely won his fair share of rings with, the Lakers. And he won one extra when he left. So kudos to fucking Shaq. I think Shaq's a better player. And he didn't have to build a full-ass fucking team around him. So, as a response to my emails, no, I'm not. I don't really give 2 shits about the fucking, what the fuck was I saying? The new bullshit Space Jam movie. And then the only thing that I'm slightly interested in, it seems like they're just referencing a lot of shit in that one for some reason. Like, there's like breakdown trailers where, you know, like It is in a crowd and the not the Joker. No, the Joker. Fucking Jack Nicholson's Joker. Penguin. The Men in Black. Like, all these dudes are just like bystanders or some shit in the fucking, you know, Space Jam game, which is kind of weird. I don't understand that concept, but whatever, dude. I just don't give a shit. Like, I'm not watching that movie. And I just really hope they don't screw up Jordan's character for no fucking reason in that new movie. Like, I don't need them to make him, you know, not Jordan. For the love of God, just don't make Jordan not Jordan for some weird reason. Make him still, you know, act like he's better than LeBron, because he is better than LeBron. And he believes he's better than LeBron, you know? So what's the point of shortchanging him, you know? Either way, I've talked enough. So to everyone, thank you for listening. Make sure you keep the fuck was I gonna say? Keep sending emails. Keep interacting, dude. I love hearing, hearing from you guys, and I do read and respond to as many emails as humanly possible, man. If I don't send a direct email to you, that means I got your email saved, and I'm probably going to talk about it on the podcast. But if not, I just respond to emails in general. So, yeah, same as always, man. I catch you guys later, and get the fuck out of my house. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. Remember, tune in on your favorite streaming site like Spotify, Apple, or Google Podcasts. Also, don't forget to check us out on YouTube at FM Bob Show to listen to the podcast and watch videos by yours truly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I also stream twice a month. The FNF streams on twitch.tv. Just remember to search The FM Bob on twitch.tv. And make sure you follow so you never miss out when I stream on the 1st and 15th at 7 p.m. Most importantly, follow me on Facebook at FM Bob Show so you can get updated on all things FM Bob and interact with the community. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.